Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3. So, between episodes, I did a little bit of busy work here and there, working on the network. For example, I removed this crate that was over here that we used for our automatic steel production, because obviously I don't need it anymore now that I can make steel. This is it right here, right? Yeah, so I don't need that anymore. But I did add the 3 interfaces over here. I really don't need this one here because I don't think there's anything else to do with carbon besides steel, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe whole ram if we ever need it or something like that, but I don't think there's anything else. But it's there if I need it. And then over here I automated these enriched alloys and the reinforced alloys because I want to get started with a little bit of power testing. Thanks to Luca of Rains for pointing out that my power cable over here is actually not efficient enough for my solar power setup over here. So there's one thing today that I definitely want to set up, and that is some kind of a nighttime reminder. So whenever it becomes night, I would like to have an alarm go off in the base like we did back in Continuum. So I'm gonna set that up shortly. I'm gonna figure something out. I don't really want it to be annoying, but just something. I've been trying to sleep as much as I can, just to start getting used to it, right? So we're gonna have to change this cable here, especially because I added 4 more solar panel 6. Quite easy. I could add more, but I hope that's gonna be enough for our power demand today. Because I'm planning on setting up 2 wood factories over here. We'll get to that in a second. But before then, I wanted to do a little bit of testing, right? Right now in the world, I have 4 of these power cells. One is right there. One is here for testing, one is over at the cows, and the other one is down at our milking setup over there. Not the milking, but over there. Right there it is. So, but, and the tooltip, if you check on these, it says that they have a... Wait, I thought it showed that somewhere. Where did I see that earlier? Oh, right there, on the tooltip, on the bottom right, you see 5000 RF a tick. So, if I want to use power cells for these 2 over there, or run cables, I don't think it's going to be enough. So I wanted to do a little bit of testing here with you. I set up an Energy Plus screen module and a machine information screen. I really don't need the top one here, because that simply just shows you how much power is in here, right? But I want to see the drain of the RF a tick. So if we put a power cable here to a trash can, you guys are going to see this goes up to 5000. So, per side, I can get 5000 RF out of this. So if I hook up a second side, this is going to go up to 10,000. There we go. And so on 15,000, right? But it's really not a lot for the power demand that we're going to have over there. So number one is, I wanted to see here. I'm pretty sure that this is not going to make a difference. No, I'm not going to upgrade it. This is only gives me 5,000, right? But what if I infuse this one? I wanted to see how high it goes up. So I made this machine infuser here, and I crafted 64-dimensional shards. This is the recipe. I taught the system how to make it. The only thing we don't have automated yet is prismarine shards. I still need Guardian Essence here, which comes from the Guardian Seeds, which means I need the Guardian... No, wait a second. That's what we did last episode. I never planted this. I forgot. I'm going to do that in a second. I'm so sorry. So we actually do have endless of this now. Perfect. So let's go ahead and put this power cell in here. I have not done this very often. Okay, and I think you can just do a stack. And it shows you here it's infused. Or let's see how many stacks of this we're going to need. Okay, so it gets me to 25%. So that means I need 4 stacks altogether. Another thing I totally forgot to show you guys, I made a wireless crafting terminal. Because when I was building over here, it was just really much more convenient to just pull, basalt and all these things out from the remote. I also automated the concrete construction over here. I added 2 more of these wooden barrels, and then up here right now I just have gray concrete and white concrete automated. So if I need that, it just puts it into there and automatically sucks it back out. Very simple setup. But I wanted this. And also, in order to run the wireless, don't forget that you need to put down a... right there. Security terminal. And this is actually not from Applied Energistics. It's from Wireless Crafting Terminal 2. And the antenna I put up here. pretty much in the middle of the island. And I gave it 16 wireless boosters, so we have an 80 block range, which seems to be efficient. I've been all over the island here, and I can get access everywhere, right? So we can probably eventually maybe make an infinity booster or something, but I really don't have a need for that yet. So now you're all caught up. I'm going to go ahead and make this. I feel so bad now that I totally forgot to make this the Guardian seed, and go ahead and plant that. And, well, actually, no, let's finish the other ones first. Let's get 3 more stacks of shards. There we go. Now the Guardian seed is growing. I can't believe I forgot to do that. It's so much stuff. What? That was weird. Okay, anyway, so we got the chunk. Now we can go back. Can also show you that I put this one into an anvil and called it void, and I also added one to our ember spore. I wanted to have one there for anyways. And now we can put this in here, take it back out, and go ahead and make ourselves all the patterns that we need for this. Am I ever gonna need raw fish? I don't think so. But if I do, I definitely don't need to automate that. And we also want this one here so we can make sea lanterns. Is there a page 2? No. Alright, so we got all of these. And let's put that up here into our list. I guess I'll just add them here for now. Actually, one up. There we go. Alright. And we can put this in here. And now we can continue with our power thing over there. I already put 2 stacks in. So here's the 3rd stack. Wait, didn't I just click this in here? Did I pattern? No, okay, I didn't put a pattern in there. That's fine. So this is done. So now I can craft as many of these shards that I want to. And let's do the last stack right there. So I guess there's no reason for me not to upgrade these cables right now. Oh, I gotta sleep again. Cannot forget to do that. Unfortunately, there's no sleep charm. I didn't find it. So now we can go ahead and upgrade this one here by just right-clicking it. Right, it went all the way. And let's check on the top. Okay, so I still need to upgrade this part. Alright, so now all of them are upgraded. And how much does this cable do? Give me that. Give me that, I said. There we go. This one does 25,600. That should last us quite some time. So that is cool. So now we have, we can definitely get all the power in the world from up there. And it is done. So now it is infused 100%. And now I want to see how much this is going to do. Oh, it remembered the block location. Okay. 5,120, because that is as much as this cable can do. Okay. Now let's upgrade this cable. Wow, that is it? Only goes up 2,500. So every side here can do 7,500 RF a tick. So, Woot. I made this little room here. I prepared it. The way I did it is I made these things right here. Factory layout. They're very simple. Witherbone, you guys see. I mean, these are super easy to make. And I made this intern. It's a hammer. It takes another one of these, just like that. And what this allows me... I actually didn't need this one. I thought I did. But what this allows me to do now here is I can come down here. And I probably want to add these to the side right now. So this is actually lit up. I place one down. And you guys see it gives us a layout like that of the wood factory. And the reason why I'm doing this, I actually had a bunch of stuff spawn around me here. It was very dangerous. Luckily, I was able to fly while I was building this room and forgot about lights. And you guys see right here and on the top, I'm using these inverted lights from Ender.io. Because whenever you put the sneaky torches into corners like this, it looks bad. Let me show you. Man, I gotta figure out. I wish they could go directly up into here, but there we go. Let's get a... Alright, sneaky torch. And break this one here, just so it's much easier to show you instead of trying to explain. Whenever you put something in the edge, you guys see how this color changes, and also from the inside. And I didn't like that. And I need lights up here, because otherwise I got stuff spawning. So I decided to just put these modern lights around it. You place this, the factory heart layout right there, right? So this actually is not part, is it gonna be part of the factory? I'm not sure. I've only built the wood factory one time, but what you can do is when you right click, right now we have a tier 1 factory, right? But we're not gonna mess around with the little stuff. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. We're going straight for the biggest one. And that is how when I placed these blocks down, and then I built this room around it. I left myself always one down here so I can walk behind it if we ever need to or anything, right? And then I got the height, and I kind of just came up with this decoration. Just the gray was a little bit boring. And I figured this kind of magical wood, right? I mean, you're making mobs out of nothing, energy. So a little bit of a magic ceiling. So these are the two things that we're going to build. And this thing right here, the intern, apparently when we have the blocks, we can right click this and it will build this factory. It will place the blocks for us. And the good thing is with shift right click, you change the tiers. Okay. So we're also on tier 4, and when you hover over it, we can see all the blocks that we're going to need. I'm going to take a screenshot of this real quick so I can have it open on my other screen. But anyway, so we need all these blocks, right? So Ed Wood has a little bit of an interesting, that's how I'm going to put it, interesting crafting system, because we need to make ourselves a anvil right here, the Stygian iron anvil. And this is going to require us to make all this stuff here. I have not pre-made any of them. Wait. Is this for real? No, this is probably a fake recipe again. So hold on a second. Do I actually need to find Stygian iron ore? I don't remember this being this way. Stygian iron block? Oh. So do I actually need to find this ore? Ooh, voice went up. Stygian iron dust? No, I definitely cannot make it this way. Wait. So I need to make the anvil in order to make this. Okay. It doesn't tell me where the Stygian iron ore is from. Let's see if the quest book by any chance tells us. It should be very early on if I remember right. Right here, yes. Stygian anvil. Anvil must be sitting on a magma block. Yep. But it does not tell us where we get the ore from. So the Stygian iron ore here, we can just craft. That's pretty cool. Just netherrack, soul sand, iron, and the hammer. And I already taught it this recipe. I just have not made the hammer yet. So I'm going to make this hammer and put one in here. And I'm also going to make another one, because we're going to need that for... Actually, I'm going to make... Let me see here. I'm going to make... Let's just make one. If I need more, I make more. Because I would like to somehow a little bit automate this whole process here. But anyway, so now we can make the Stygian. It keeps doing this. Oh, it's because I moved the mouse down. Yeah, that makes sense. Over an item, and then when I press the wrong button, it will just actually... You know what, let's just go with 100. Because we're probably gonna need a lot of this. Okay, so now that we have this, we can finally make this thing. I'm not going to teach it the block. And we can make our anvil. So there's one anvil. And now we're going to have to make a bunch of these. It's kind of funny how small wood is, right? It's such a involved mod, but there's so little items if you think about it. So we're going to go ahead and make all these different meshes. So I'm going to need iron bars and a Stygian iron plate. Now this iron plate right here, I'm also going to teach the system because we're going to need a lot of those. So let's go ahead and teach it that. I need to turn this over to that. Kablam. And this hammer doesn't take durability. So... What? Now I'm getting the quest completed for this? A little delayed there. No, not you. You. Okay, so now we can make this as well. And I'm at least gonna need 4 of them. So let's go ahead and order 4 of these for now. Okay, put it here. And then I'm gonna need, what was it? 1 iron bar, 1 slab. 1 iron bar, 1 slab. And what do you need? You need a redstone dust and you need a nether quartz. A redstone dust and nether quartz. All right, good. So where are we gonna put this anvil? I think, you know what? I think that all of this stuff should really go into this room here. Okay. And also, like we saw earlier, do I have any magma blocks? No. All right. How do I make magma blocks? I think it's just magma creams. Yes. So I'm gonna just make one right now, so I can show you how we're gonna automate the first one. And I guess we'll put them right here. Yeah, let's put it right there. So we're gonna put the magma block down, and then we'll put the anvil on top of that. And then what we can do, this is actually a little bit of a pain in the butt if I do it this way. Let me go ahead and get a, let's just get a couple of these. It doesn't matter, because I think I want this to be the one down, because we need to throw items on there. And then that could be a little bit of a problem. So for right now, I'm just gonna make 1, 2, and 3. There's one that you barely ever need. And we can move this into the ground here. Oh my god. Pick is too strong. Just tap it. No. There we go. And now we can put this guy down right here. Now, how does this work again? Do I place this first? And throw this? I need to turn off my... I forgot how to do this. Yes, okay. So you guys saw? You just place the item itself. So let's do this again. We put this and then throw the plate and then right-click it with the hammer. There we go. So that's going to be a big problem if I have my magnet on the whole time. No. Well, I guess we can do it backwards too. No. Oh no, this one. Man. There we go. And blam. And then the last one. Alright, so now we got all 4. So now we have these 4 right there. And I don't know, let's just go ahead and do this. It doesn't really matter. Alright, give me that back. We are gonna just automate all 4 of them. Or I shouldn't say automate in the fullest terms, but you guys are gonna see in just a second. So let's make 3 more of these anvils. Just so we have them. Because I'm gonna need to do a lot of this. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll put them right there. And then I need 3 more hammers. Okay. And now we are going to make 3 mechanical users. These guys right here, that's why I have this knife. I don't have any of this resonant ender yet, so we need to make ourselves one of these right here. And then turn them into 4 of them. Dropper and lever. I don't think I have the lever automated. Okay. Let's make 4 of these. Okay, and I don't think that they need I don't think that they need GP, so we're gonna take out the back on each one of them. And then hopefully I can place this so it's facing towards me. Yes, it does. Okay. We're gonna place them all 4 like that. And then we'll put a hammer in each one of them. And it's a generic right click. Maybe I don't hear the clicking yet, so upper left side only. Is my sound on? Because you hear it. Yes, it's down to 2%. I think that was because of the mobs last time. Okay, so maybe we don't hear it until I actually put this on here. Yes, there we go. Activate block with item. Now you guys are going to hear this constantly going on, and we'll just put them in any order. But we're going to fix this in just a second. So again, upper left slot. Activate block. There we go. So we don't need to mess with any of this. Upper left slot. Okay. And how am I gonna... I cannot... I guess I can. There's no reason I can't do this here. Let's get a lever. Okay, we just gotta change the redstone here. Redstone on to start. That probably makes more sense in our example here. And they're all done. So now if I need to make any of this, I just pull that lever and throw the stuff there and it does it for me. Alright, cool. So we have this automated. I did have planned that. I just thought I was going to do more by hand first. Alright, so back to add wood. Now we can start making some of these stuff. And I'm only going to make a couple of these with you guys because it's a lot of crafting. We're going to have to do a lot of crafting. But let's start with the flesh casing. Let's see here. Flesh casing. Oh, let's just search for that. Flesh casing. Casing. That's right there. So this is going to require the Styrian iron ingots, zombie hearts, which I'm pretty sure I have millions, and a factory base. And the factory base is made like this. Okay, so we have to teach the system to make this one as well, because we're going to need probably a couple hundred of them to make this. You know what? I can also take these out. I don't need them anymore. And then also remove the screen controller right there. And I'm also going to remove this here. No reason to keep this here. Oh, I walked over the charger. Okay. If I don't use it. So we can always set this up somewhere else. All right. So how do we make these blocks here? So that's cobblestone. And how do I make you? Hammer on soul sand. We got all of this automated. So I can actually automate this entire thing here. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Wait, that's gonna be super handy if I can automate all of these things. I know there's gonna be some things that we need to hammer. So let's just put them in here. I started a new row for wood. So I said I need 10 factories, so I need 20 altogether at wood. So I need 20 of these. Yep, I can automate the whole thing. Very nice. What's the next one? I need factory bone. This is the same thing. I can automate this one as well. I'm gonna automate the ones that I can automate in a second off camera, but I wanted to check blaze casing. Cool, you can make that directly with a blaze rod instead of a tier 2 shard. Because these shards here we cannot automate. Interesting, it doesn't show you the recipe. So I can automate these ones as well. Oh boy, ender casing. Tell me this is made with... Yeah, ender pearls? You gotta be kidding me. We can automate all of these? This is gonna... Aha! There we go. We need nether star shards or tier 4 shards. We can't make these. So we need nether shards. That's the one thing I need to make. And I need how many of these? 95. So I need 190 of these. 190. Okay, so let's see if we have enough stars. I'm just gonna go ahead and try one out first. How many is this gonna give me? I think you get multiples, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is obviously for this one right there. The shard symbol, right? So we throw this one here. And it gives me 9. So we're not gonna have enough of these. Is there a... I don't think that there is a nether star seed, is there? Is there something we can do with this? We can make a weird carrot. Nether star shards. Okay, I'm guessing that's a drop. I don't... What? Sorry, that was probably loud. Yeah, okay, I guess we're making a nether star seed. But that's kind of silly. I'm making this here to make nether stars, but I can't just make a seed. What are we gonna use this for? So I found a roadblock, and I'm quite happy about it. I planted this nether star seed here, and it says this plant can't grow here, right? So I put it through the analyzer, and this book is useless. Because, oh my god, you gotta click so many times. There we go. You know, it doesn't show anything. It shows brightness, fruits. That's it. There's nothing else. It's like, okay, so why is it not growing? Until I went to here and said usage. And then we say it's a tier 6 crop. And it shows it needs to, underneath the farmland, needs to have a nether star crux. That's this block right here. I can craft it if I had any of these withering souls right here. And the withering souls, it says it drops from withers. So we actually need to kill withers first before we can get this. So pretty much all my plans for today were kind of ruined, but that's just the again 3. So all my plans for today, what I wanted to do, got kind of ruined, but it's okay. We'll manage because how did I even get here? Now, yes, I looked further, right? So we need to build the Wither Killer so we get more Nether Stars. But I checked this kind of stuff here, like the factory upgrade base. We need those as well for our wood, and we need the poison glands. So even if we get all the Nether Stars today, which we are going to set up this Wither Killer in a minute, after I'm done with this, but then I checked here that I need to, okay, Moo here, it says I need to unlock dense crystal. Oh boy, where was it? Right here. In order to get to the Erebus, I think this is the Erebus, and it says right here, the offering table. I think this is what's gonna unlock, and then we need to make the staff to go to the Erebus. And this one says I need dense crystal, which, oh my god. I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah. So I need to get this dense crystal. So I'm like, all right, let's go back to the Lordcraft research. Man, I don't understand this mod. This is such a pain in the butt. This is the one that I need, Earth. Because when you check right here, if I want to craft this dense crystal, it says I need to research Earth to get this. Well, it says locked. I cannot research this. So I am not sure how I'm going to unlock it. I can research water tools. I can research infused fabric, crystallization. So that's what I'm going to do now, guys. I'm not going to do this research on camera because, well, it wasn't very interesting. And we've done it before. So I'm just going to go ahead and do these water tools. I made 40 of these inscription tiles and see if I can get this. I think when they're like this, I can just click on them, right? So this one I can't because I haven't learned it yet. Let's just do 1 or 2 together here real quick to refresh my memory. And F is all 5 of them, okay? And so I don't know how I unlock it. So I'm just gonna research everything there is right now, okay? And then I think I click on here. Yes, so now we learned F. And now it wants A, which we already know. So I can just click on here and done. And so on. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this until I can figure out how to unlock this. I finally got it. It took 199 of these to unlock this. Now let me show you guys how it worked. So I did this one. I did all the ones down here. And then after, let me see here. I think I forgot which one of these down here I did. It's one of these 5. Then the pickaxe unlocked here. I did this one. Then after the infused tools, that's when this one unlocked. And then I did more. And then after the gem tools, this one unlocked. And then over here things were unlocked. I did all of these as well. And after I did rune stones, then the ice unlocked. I did this one. And then I came down here to research Telos. And when I researched that, I got struck by lightning and put on fire. Why? Nobody knows. But it wasn't very nice and it scared the heck out of me. And then finally the earth unlocked and I did it. It was pretty crazy. And I'm probably going to continue between episodes and just continue researching as much as I can. Now, in order to doing all this, I also made the mithril seed. Because I needed so much of this infused mana. What is it called? Mana infused ingot to make these thingamabobs that you need for research, right? But anyway, so we have finally researched that, and hopefully I don't need to do more of this today. That took forever, and it was not enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this mod. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm pretty sure there's cool stuff in here, but this research is just. I don't know. Needs to go away. Alright, here we go. Dense crystals. Now we got this. Now let's see if we have unlocked the... Right there. Yes, we did. So now we need an offering table to go to the Erebus. Offering table. What's happening here? Offering table. Oh, it's called an altar. Okay. Well, that's hard to make. Let's go ahead and do this. And I think that, if I remember right, we need to put the staff on top of this. At Erebus. Let's just complete this first. Contacting the gods. Alright. And then I'm saying, yes, now we need the Staff of Gaia. I have no idea if we can actually make this. I did not look ahead. I wouldn't be shocked if we need something else. Alright, we need vines, gold ingots, sticks, and a Gaian. Oh my, come on. Gaian. A gem that I have no idea. Does the quest book tell us anything? No, in order to make this stone, we need to place this. I don't know. Let's just put it here for now. Never understand why this is so loud. Actually, I think we're gonna put this here. This is kind of like a little bit of a magic area, right? So hopefully nothing will go wrong. But it says we need to place these 3 items, an emerald, a diamond, and a obsidian on here. And then apparently this will make us this eye. Okay. Some cool animation. I think the Erebus mod is very underrated. It's a really fun adventure mod. Okay, oh, there we go. Alright, so cool. Now we have this. And we can put it on our staff right there. And it's going to give us 1. It does tell us in the book that we need 2 of them. Alright, there's the second one. If I can get it off. There we go. Then we can make another staff. I think that is to return. I'm gonna guess. It's been a long time since I did the Erebus. There we go. And now we also need to make this keystone. Does it want me to make 2 of those as well? No. Go to the complete. Looks like the nether portal frame only with leaves within the frame. Can also place it horizontally like the Twilight Forest portal. Can use pretty much any blocks as the frame. Doesn't have to be stone bricks. Okay, the wiki actually said to make sure that you bring stone bricks and leaves and the other staff with you. So I want to make sure. And then it says leave a gap of 7 blocks placing this keystone. But I really don't want to do that. I'm just gonna test it. I actually want to see if I can put this right there and place the staff on it. No, shift right click. No. All right, so this doesn't work. Oh man, that scared me. Okay, so then let's place it here at the same height. So I logged over into a new world in creative mode and just directly placed the portal just like I have here. Put the keystone in front of it, right-clicked it with a Staff of Gaia, and it opened. No problem at all. So, I don't know, maybe something is wrong with these items because I crafted them with applied energistics. I have no idea. But I just don't know what to do anymore, right? So I'm going to craft a new keystone from here. And from here. Just regular crafting tables. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. And on there, I also had it really close. I think 2 blocks away, maybe? Or 1 block. Let's just put it here. And... no. I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't understand what is going on. So... I don't know. It's just super weird. So I crafted all this stuff and I just cannot open it. I don't get it. It's at the same, well, it's at the same Y level, everything. It just doesn't make any sense why this does not work for me. Let me place it one closer just to make sure. I was also thinking maybe I have something on my armor. Let's take off all this stuff here. Maybe it's because I'm cloaked. No. I don't have any buffs. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense why I cannot open this portal. You guys won't believe it. It worked. I put it down here. I didn't record, sorry. But I didn't think it was gonna work. But I placed it, see, 2x2, and I just opened it. There was no problem at all. But I'm gonna bring dislocators. I bound one to home, and I'm gonna put one over there because I don't want to have this portal down here. We just need to get there once, and call it good with, you know, this portal. I'm just gonna tear it down because I mean this is just silly that it doesn't work. I did notice that maybe because I placed it above 80, maybe that has something to do. I don't know. I'm glad it worked because I was kind of, you know, losing hope that we can go to the Erebus. Now, the Erebus, what did we need again? Yeah, poison glands. So we need to look out for poison glands, and of course there's other things too. Oh wow, it puts us underground. So right here, if I had another staff, I could put it in and then go back home. Wow, this has changed. Can I fly here? Oh, I cannot fly here. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna put this here. Even though I'm going to use /home to go home. But let's just, for emergencies. Who knows? Actually, let's not put it right there. Let's put it over here to the side. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to take this. I actually want to get out of the cave and then bind it there. I don't want to be underground. Okay, you know what? Let's just set a waypoint here. And let's make this red. And I'm gonna turn this off for now, and let's see if I can make my way up here. I really like this dust stuff here. This is really cool. Does it break? Oh, so it's like snow. Okay, it breaks instantly. Okay, I'm pretty sure that our glider should still work though. And am I wearing slime? Oh yeah, I got the slimy stuff on. Oh, check it out. I just saw one of these centipedes here. A drop. You get in my bag? Alright, I got this one. And let's see if we get any more. Yes, so they also drop it. Good. Alright, so we're done here. Let's get out of here because all I wanted was one. And I'm gonna play around with this portal here in a second. First, I want to set up this centipede spawner. And then I'm gonna play around with this way. With the portal. I do want to see if I can maybe move it down a bit and place it. Alright, so we're gonna put this in here and say suck it in. And then this over here will set to masher because that has looting on it. And I'm not clicking drain yet. I want to see everything that comes in. Okay, and I gotta turn off my magnet. Oh, look at that now, 6 right away. Okay, I don't think this needs to be directly in front of it either. And let's see. Now it worked. So I think this is a Y level thing. Because it was right... where? Right here where I'm at. And now it is down there. So now let's see. I do want to take this with me though here. Let's take these two with us. Because we have that portal on the other side. So we might as well do this the proper way. So back and forth is established. I just want to see if it's going to link up with that same one. Yeah, there's my stairs. So this does link up with the same one. Oh, I didn't need to make a second one of this. And bam, let's see if we go back. Nice. We come out on this. Alright, I'm happy that this is now... Well, I just thought there was something flying, but that's the other Twilight Forest portal. That is really cool. Now, I don't need these 2 dislocators. So that means this one is tied to home. Right? So we can just keep those with us. If we ever go somewhere and I want to come back home in an easy way, we have a set ready. I think that's the best thing to do. So I turned off the mob farm now. We got over 2,500 of these poison glands. So that's really cool. And before we build our wither killer, I want to make an atomic disassembler. Simply for the reason that I'm really not that worried about silk touch anymore when we break glass, because I can just make it so easy now. But I want a tool that can do everything while I'm around the base. You know, kill a cow if I need it. Oh. I didn't know this gave me a quest when I took that out of the system. And it can break stone, glass, wood, everything, right? So, and dirt and the like. So that is why I wanted an atomic disassembler finally. Now I just have to double check if I have that key binding right. I want to make sure that I'm in normal mode, not kind of a vein miner mode. Slow, fast, vein. So just shift right click and it's on normal. Okay, so that's what I wanted. And now we can go ahead and finish this over here. I know I could go a lot smaller. And I just wanted to show you guys the frame that is here now. I want to keep one just like that. And then there's 1 and 2. And then once I place the last one, we are in business. So let's close this off. And then I figured we're going to place this grinder from Draconic Evolution. It's quite easy to make right there. And I can never remember which one is the front, but I think this part is the killing site, the one with the skull. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So we're going to put this there, and then I hope that it will not blow up when the wither spawns. I know this one won't, but I hope also the power cell doesn't. And I'm not collecting any of the mob drops yet, because I'm simply going to have my magnet on, and that should suck the items out. But later, of course, when this is automated, we are going to have a way of sucking the items out. All right, so there we go. So let's get our first one. And, oh man, I'm worried right now. Okay, let me get some weapons out just in... Now, he can't get out of the cage, but he might break some blocks. But there's no way the thing can get out of the cage. So let's go ahead and do it. Close this off and stand back. And as soon as it spawns, it should die. There we go, it's dead. And when I get close to this, there we go. We got our drops. We're also getting yellow hearts now, so that's cool. So, I already tore down the Wither Killer again here. I did a bunch of them with the same system, just one after another. It was quite easy. And then I was able to make this Ender Crux. Oh no, Nether Star Crux. And I grew our Nether Star Seed to 10, 10, 10. So now we have endless Nether Stars. You guys see, I got a bunch of this essence, which turns into this, and 3 of these shards make us Nether Stars. So the system knows how to make that, and I already get 99 of these. But I need another 90 or so about. And I am gonna go with both of these, okay? I don't want to have the Wither Killer over here. There's no reason to have it. But I do want to have 2 setups of wood. I don't know, I just have my mind set on it, so we're gonna go with that. We're not gonna finish this today, guys. I still have a ton of crafting to do. I actually started the episode yesterday, and you probably heard it in my voice when I was in the Erebus that I got really tired. So it's actually the next day now. I didn't want to continue. I knew there was a lot left to do. So I taught the system a lot of things now. All these parts are from Woot here. All these, all the way up to the factory tier 4 cap. But in order to make these, can I see them right here? We always need these things right here, you know, like quartz shards and cap cores, which are made like this. And I just wanted to show a couple of different steps that you need to craft, because we really haven't used this over here very much, right? And then we need to do one more thing. That's going to be a little bit of a surprise, probably. But let's go ahead and do a few of these. Like, I know, for example, that I'm going to need a lot. I'm going to need 2 of these to make the factory controller, right? Oh, these don't stack. All right, so now we got these, and we'll put these away. And then I also need a bunch more, like I said, of these nether star shards. So we're just gonna let this craft over here and hopefully nothing falls outside. It all stays in here. Wow. Look at all these nether stars. I like it. I like it. It was really bumming me out, obviously. When I was recording, I already felt that I'm not getting a lot accomplished today. Wow, that made a lot more than I needed. Well, it's okay. We have endless nether stars now. Then we also need some diamond of these and emeralds. And that's the last ones that we need of this. I need altogether, I think, 10 emeralds and 8 diamonds or something. So I'm just making a few extra. It doesn't really bother me. Okay, so we're done with this, and then the next thing we also need to do a lot. I need to figure out which one of these molds I need. Is this stuff, the cap core. That is on the anvil looking thing. So it's always a redstone block, so it's this one here. So I'm not sure how this works. Do I just toss both of these items and then turn it? Aha, okay. So that's how this works. I don't want to make all 36 of these. So I'm going to do these off camera. And then the last one we also need is for the factory controller, I think, is this stuff here. I need 2 of these prisms. And now I need to remember what to do with this. Is to make this controller core. So that's just plate and this prism. Okay. So it's the same thing. There we go. And one more. Just in case you have never done wood. I've only done it once before. So I'm going to put this in here for now. So I know where all the stuff is. You guys see I already made a lot of this. And the next thing I need to do is now. I can already tell it here. I need, what does it say here? 95. So that's 190 nether casings. Wait. Nether? Nether, yes. I just want to make sure that I don't craft the wrong thing. That would be horrible. So 190 of these, and I should have everything now. Yeah, we needed 190 of these right there. And everything else is done. So we can go ahead and start this. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to kill the Ender Dragon. I want to end it on this. We might as well get it out of the way. I should be able to do it. I have decent armor. I have food on me, so I'll be fine. Wait, I think I even have 14 golden apples and 16 golden apples. So what's the difference between these two? Well, we're just gonna take a few of both. There we go, and I hope that we can fly over there. That would be really bad. But anyway, so here we go. I'm making the end cake. And we're gonna put that over in our portal area. Now the thing is, I should be fine. How much damage does this do? I don't even know. It does quite a lot. And I'm also gonna need my shuriken to shoot the Ender Dragon. Unbelievable. Alright, so there we go. Now I'm going to the end. I really hope I can fly there. Alright. Oh, ow. What? Oh, it puts you right in here. Can I fly? Yes, I can fly. Alright, so let's get rid of all this here and let's just kill this Ender Dragon real quick. Alright, now let's see if the sword is any better than... Yeah, it does more damage. Yeah, Enderman. I know I looked at you. I don't care. Oh, come on. Don't fly away one more time. Alright, right there. Right there. Stop. Okay, just hold still for a moment. Thank you. Alright, cool. We got our first Ender Dragon kill. And then hopefully, of course, I only need to do it one more time. And then after that, I'm really hoping that we can do this with Woot. This would be really cool. And come on, drop this heart already. Maybe? Hello? There we go. I didn't know I need to fly into it. Alright, let's see all the goodies that we got. What did we get? We get some dragon scales. A green heart. I should really make some heart canisters or whatever they're called now. I mean, I have a gazillion red ones. I got a bunch of yellow ones now from killing the wither bosses so many times yesterday. And now this, so... Why is there 2 eggs? What? Okay, does that have something to do with the end cake? Because this was already here. We spawned inside of it. I'm guessing so. Alright, so let's see if I can get both of them. I have some torches. Let's go ahead and knock the first one off. There it is. And what mode is this in? I gotta go back to normal. Alright, dragon egg number 1. And dragon egg number 2. Alright, cool. So we got both of them. I actually don't need to spawn it again. I'm just gonna keep them, because we're gonna need to feed these to actually summon the ender dragon. Via Woot. We need to feed this some crystals, right? So now I'm wondering, I think, just for the heck of it, so I don't want to have to feed this. I don't want to feed this ender cake anymore if I can avoid it. And if we need to come back to the end, so this one right here is the bound one. So we're gonna put this one down first, so I can go back home. And then I think we're gonna set this one here. Oh, I gotta take it out of the bag. To this dimension, and I'm gonna make it to look into this block. So I'm gonna shift right click right here. So I don't spawn here and accidentally look at an enderman, right? And there's draconic ore. All kinds of other stuff, but I don't want to even get any of this because I don't have any use for it yet. So let's go back home. And I think this is gonna be it for today, guys. I know this was an episode all over with trying to do Woot, then having to kill the wither many times, go to the Erebus to get poison glands, and I feel like I was all over the place. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Sometimes you just get roadblocks and you gotta adjust, right? I still hope that you enjoyed the episode, and thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and rename this thing here real quick to The End. And I'll see you guys in the next one, which should be quite quick because I only need to do a little bit more enchanting, which I'm gonna do with this thing right here, right? I gotta make a ton of books. Let me just show you. I already said thank you for watching and all that stuff, but I'm still talking here. Like here, you can see that each one of these needs a power 1, then I need a power 2, and I need a power 3 book. And so on, every one of these upgrade needs books, including the power ones. The where is it again? These things right here. Not that one, but this one does needs a power 2 book and 2 power 3 books, or power 3 and an efficiency. So you guys see, I need to get a lot of stuff prepared, and I'm gonna get all the blocks together. So beginning of the next episode, we can form both of the wood factories, and then, you know, set them up and get them going. But anyways, again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.